95, 110, 120, 130. All right. So Fulton White Brand. I'll pay that out real quick.
You go for it.
Here, let's switch it over. And yeah. Okay,
here we go. Joker
So-
and Sonic.
So I gotta switch
Yeah,
that.
you're
I'll
gonna
switch
change
it.
the names.
But yeah, so I know Okzz and BioShroud were going Gan and Ridley in teams, but
Yeah.
I'm not sure which is which in terms of their singles mains.
Okay.
But or like who goes who. Who wants to be famous? That's pretty cool. But anyway, so
Dude, I want to be famous.
I do want to be famous. But yeah, so I think Joker is, stereotypically is like, okay, you're going to probably fight more Jokers than Sonics. But honestly,
Oh, sure.
like, I don't think either of them are super common. Because, like Sonic is, like, you kind of, not like boring, but, like, it's
You can say boring if you want.
I mean, it's a little more simplified
Yeah,
gameplay,
sure.
and Joker is kind of hard in some of his conversions. It's like you have to put a little bit extra time.
Whenever
into
I'm playing against a Joker in bracket, I will purposefully just not fight them when Arsene is out.
Yeah,
I will
have
time
fun
out
over
the-
there.
Yeah,
I'm gonna hang out
exactly.
over here.
I don't care if they're
But,
good or bad. I will just time out the Arsene just to make a point.
Yeah, true. And we saw Frostbite do a really good job. It's like he didn't even need a kill. He was just Mario down tilt when Arsene would recover.
Yeah.
And just time it out like 3 times. He did that, and it lasted the entire Arsene because he would like take a while. He didn't want to get run off the air from Mario, so he's just recovering low every time. So we'll have to see if I know Sonic can kind of get away, but it's like you don't want to get too like panic and do like a panic air dodge and then or like panic jump right into an Arsene bear or something.
Also, like with the dash, like he could counter that for free Arsene points.
So he held his shield the entire time. Didn't drop it early. Maybe doesn't want to hold it in the future. Maybe I think a spot dodge is more optimal because Sonic goes to the ground and kind of bounces it and takes a long time to recover. And, like it's a lot of in lag. But okay. Ooh, calls it
good
out with the
dash
dash
attack.
attack. Wow. And that was pretty good. So it seems like he's able to kind of cover Sonic's escape options. And all. And I mean, it was limited stage, but
Yeah,
okay.
of course.
And Arsene's about to run out. Only got 1 hit.
See if he can
So
get
limited the damage. But hey,
Still getting that damage.
his solo Joker is no slouch either.
Yeah,
for sure. Okay, goes for the empty hop into forward tilt. Didn't catch the drop shield. Ooh, with the run back
good.
forward smash. That's a classic Sonic
Dude,
thing.
I remember when Joker was announced, and it was like, because no one knew what the DLC characters were going to be like when Joker
Yeah,
was
the first one
announced.
was Piranha Plant. It's like, okay,
Yeah,
we're gonna,
it was like wild.
what's next? Gonna be Goomba or
Yeah,
something?
like first parties. Then this wild third party out of nowhere
Yeah, that was
at the
crazy.
Game Awards.
Yeah, and I'm sure Sonic, when he was announced for Brawl, was
Oh,
pretty similar
Sonic
too.
Sonic was
Yeah.
huge because it was like the old you hear on the playground. I did whatever in classic mode and unlocked Sonic and Melee.
Yeah. So funny. But yeah, and as we were talking about nostalgia, Fudge lost one of his lives.
So yeah.
And wow, just calls
still.
out the no action. That was so clutch because Arsene, maybe Arsene didn't have a ton of time left, but either way, gets a crazy early kill, and there could have even been another Arsene in that stock.
Yeah.
So that was a really clutch option there. We're gonna see probably with a Game 5 set, we're gonna see or potential Game 5 set, 3 out of 5. We're gonna see a lot of adjustment. It's like, okay, I probably just shouldn't fall down there, and
Oh.
wow. Yeah, it's like, okay, you're Sonic. You're probably not going to die super early to that, but yeah, I feel like Okzz gets so many opportunities with Arsene. Like we were saying, he would get it
He's just
around this
waiting.
percent. It's like, wow.
I don't want to fight this.
It's like, hey, he's definitely prepared to play a patient play style. It's
Yeah.
a big thing, like because he came to a few of the Friday night tournaments, and he would.
What? Okay. There you go.
He went way out there, and I mean, he made it back, so I guess it wasn't that much of a risk. But that looks crazy, like way out there. But Fudge. Oh, I did it for the wrong person. But Fudge, he'll charge side B, and a lot of times like someone will be like, okay, I'm gonna catch a side B, but they'll throw out like a forward air or something, and he'll just like, nice forward air, I'm gonna punish it now, and like he'll just stay in charge for as long as he wants. And so we're going to see if that potentially has an impact in the set. But Okzz is he's I don't know if he's experienced against Sonic. He's apparently they're from Mississippi. I don't know if there's any Sonic around here, but at least I think
How many Sonics
fundamentally
do we have in Lynchburg?
I don't think we have hardly any. I know there's Georgia's the main Sonic area. They I know there was what's up? It's not a big deal.
It is to me.
Okay. But wrong person. But yeah. So okay, dang, it's like so I'm not the most knowledgeable about how Arsene works all the time, but it seems like he's getting at like 70%.
Yeah.
And so and a lot of times whatever. It's all good. A lot of times like it feels like Sonic doesn't get a lot of early kills, so he's going to get 2 shots in the stock.
Yeah.
And but Fudge is doing good here. A lot better than the game one, I feel like. And of course, I mean, he lost that game, but all right. And yeah, the side B follow-ups are really good. Sometimes you can get forward airs. Sometimes you get nairs depending on their DI. But he's using that pretty well. And all right, wow, that was I'm surprised he got that side B there. And it didn't mean much. Ooh, and that back throw, yeah, that's going to do it. And we
has a decent lead right now, though Joker definitely can rack up that percent.
And Town is a very polarizing pick. I know it's a big Frostbite pick when he goes Roy.
Oh wow!
And like because he's able to do some like side B stuff on the platforms at like crazy early percents. And so you can definitely get some early kills. And I guess Fudge brought him here, so it's working out for him pretty well. And yep, the side B into forward air, but he does have Arsene. He's just kind of bouncing all around in this little ball. It's like, okay.
Being hard to hit.
Yeah. I think that's another Sonic's maybe even better in a 3 out of 5 set because it's so taxing to play against him for a long time.
Yeah.
I remember, I think the second tournament that Fudge came to in Lynchburg, he played against Ben's Pac-Man in Grand Finals.
Oh, wow.
And apparently... no, he was out of town. Okay. But, so Pac-Man, Sonic. That does not sound that fun. But they both had fun. They both enjoyed that
I'm glad they had fun.
Yeah,
I would not.
Are you sure? I remember we were at Tech Time the next day in Nova, and some of us were like hanging out, and Waddy was around. And I'm like, yeah, Pac-Man Sonic. And he's like, he turned around, I'm like, nuh-uh, that's terrible. And like, so I was like, so even someone with a lot of high-level experience is like, I don't like that matchup.
Yeah.
Or either one of those characters. And so, all right. And using that spring, it seems like it's with the tether, it's probably kind of hard to use that. I mean, hey, you kind of escape, so it's a pretty non-committal option. Maybe you're not covering a lot. Ooh, gets the forward tilt, yeah. So a lot of times at higher percents, you can just forward tilt and not even need to do a forward smash. Sonic forward tilt is actually one of Fudge's main options, I feel like.
I don't know. I've seen it been used a lot. It was using its main. I don't know if it. I think it was Ben Sonic I was playing against.
Or Ben's Pac-Man?
Not Ben. Fudge's Sonic earlier.
Okay.
We were doing some friendlies, and that down tilt was pretty good.
Yeah. And so I think Fudge he's a lot more comfortable now.
Absolutely.
I think he's doing just whatever, and he just did not care about Arsene that stock. He kind of went into the Arsene charge and gave him that at like 30. It's like I'm just gonna still run around combo you whenever I feel like it. So this is definitely a huge adjustment from Fudge, and somehow gets on the bottom of that. And the down guns kind of help, but this is a lot to make up. And is Fudge going to get this kill before Arsene? That's the big comeback mechanic. Like, is he going to get Arsene? And he's getting kind of closer there.
He's going to want to close this out fast.
Yeah, wow, that was a good back air, but Fudge, he's just going to go low. And, okay, he gets it.
Let's see if he can do much with it.
Yeah, so I feel like, with some characters, down guns with Arsene, or even his normal Joker, are a really good edge guard, but with Sonic, for whatever reason, like his uppy isn't that good because it doesn't have a hitbox, but he can act out of it, and I think it's like, and he has decent drift, I feel like, and okay, and catches the forward tilt again.
The forward tilt you're telling me.
And okay, he's able to hop off the platform a little bit. Ooh, actually text that. I think I'm not.
That is huge.
Yeah, and so that was good.
That was incredible. Like guarding against Joker's recovery.
Like it was a good tech, but I think it's like. It's sent the other way, and so he can just run off forward air. And Joker, you kind of have to, you have a good vertical recovery, but you have to fade afterwards.
Yeah.
So that was just a really good coverage, and, just playing the matchup well. It's like some characters doing a spring isn't going to do much. Sometimes it's puts you right in a position where you can win the game. So I imagine we're probably not going to see any character switches. I know.
I haven't played the other dude, so I assume that's his
So
bread
he was
and butter.
going either Ganon or Ridley in teams, but I think maybe that's just kind of
Okay,
their,
yeah, I did play against that.
Yeah, but I know Fudge. He's played Wolf and Ridley a little bit, but Sonic is definitely his go-to, and I don't see him switching anytime soon. And wow, that is crazy.
That's 50%.
Everyone says that Sonic upgrade doesn't work. I think it worked just fine there. like that did fine. Ooh.
Oh, that was a
That was
good
it's
bait.
like I need to get away. It's like I do not want to give you that. The thing is, like, he's already
No
pretty
Arsene
high.
for you.
He's probably already pretty high in the Arsene charge. But,
Yeah, but that would have also given him Arsene. He's at 40%.
yeah, no, I mean,
so
hey,
that could've-
it's
might as well been
at
a
least
stop.
delays the inevitable, I
Yeah.
guess. And almost had another back air off the side. That if you're that close to a blast zone, I feel like Sonic back air. It's a pretty strong option. Ooh, that was kind of a weird kind of do-si-do kind of action, but hey, gets the up air off of it. And yeah, okay, he's like, his game plan isn't really changing. And maybe it's just like the Sonic gameplay in general. It's like, okay, if Arsene's out, I'm just going to play the same thing.
Homing attack, dash again.
Yeah, charge side B.
Charge side B.
But okay, he's I think that charging or like the timing of that back air is pretty predictable because like if you do a neutral get up in a certain he's bouncing jumping for joy. Let's go. Ooh.
Good F smash.
Yeah, not gonna quite
See
kill.
if he can get him close out the stock.
Yeah. Ooh, okay, that back air is pretty tricky. I feel like even normal Joker back air is a good move. Like I know like people say that Arsene back air is the best in the game. Like even just normal Joker back air is probably like a top 10 back air.
Yeah.
Like, it's really good. Not super strong, but like it's still real solid. But Fudge is doing a lot better here. We saw a pretty dominant win from game 1, but ever since then, Fudge is doing really well. And just charges it out there. Only got 1%, but hey, he gets back to stage. So honestly, like, you know, even if you don't get a ton of damage, you're living. So you're able to put on more damage later.
He's almost holding the momentum of that little area.
Arsene at 36% is so funny. It's like that's he might even get 3 Arsenes this stock. But Fudge is just playing so well around it that it might not even matter.
Oh, is he gonna just do it?
Just because he could. Like,
just
you know,
he could.
It's like, you know what? I don't like you standing at that ledge. I'm going to go to the other ledge.
He's just timing out Arsene. He's just waiting.
And he lived that. Wow.
Oh wow.
That's
and there
crazy.
goes Arsene.
And
now he's gonna approach.
That's so funny.
Or attempt
It's
to
like,
approach.
dang.
Oh.
Maybe Arsene not that good. Sonic, the unstoppable counter pick. But all right, so we're not seeing those down airs off the stage that we saw against DK. I guess like with a tether, or even if it was Arsene, which some people say that Arsene up B is a little bit more punishable.
Yeah.
But either way, he's just able to stay on stage and doesn't have to risk it, you know. And all right, just bouncing around, jumping for joy. And okay, so for some characters, calling out a jump like that would have been really, really really bad. But Sonic's just like, okay, like I'll be fine. I feel like the ability to attack out of his up B is maybe making Okzz be a little bit more cautious.
Yeah.
Because he doesn't want to get like back air, stage spiked, or forward air, whichever one.
Or tries to get spiked, doesn't
And
get
that
it.
was so he's reversing his up B. Wow.
Wow.
So he's been timing that
I was
force
about to
smash
say
so
he's
well.
been catching so many people
Yeah,
with that downward.
he got Kiwi the
direction.
Terry's recovery like 4 times. I saw him get it against Fox Palu. He's doing really well with timing that. And it's like, oh, it's free. It's like, at this level, it's not super free, honestly. But all right, not even going for down guns. I wonder if that could have maybe at least gotten a little bit more damage. But he's just kind of playing patient, trying to catch someone's ledge get up, and
Doesn't want to get overzealous.
and goes for a victory lap there.
Okay.
Turning around the side. Yeah, this is doing it really, really a lot better. And he actually went for the down air there. So it seems like down air's on the table for normal recoveries, but tether recoveries it's a little bit harder to time. And I wonder if he maybe went to dash attack there or something. But okay,
Good back air.
kind of puts it out there, and I feel like his back air spam at the ledge it's not super calculated, but hey, if you have a good move and they're kind of in a panic position, you know that's not the worst thing to go for. And all right. Another thing like last time is like, are you able to kill him before he gets Arsene?
Yeah, that is the question, because
Okay, just patient up B. You don't want to spam it and like a panic option. You know, I think he's comfortable being at the bottom of the blast zone.
Yeah.
Just as long as he can get back. And okay,
That
waits
was
it out.
almost it.
That was a good jump out, but okay, Arsene is knocking on the door.
almost
Hello,
there.
can I come in? Can I
mean,
play? Can I have
honestly,
fun and play?
Fudge still has a lead here, but if
Yeah.
that Arsene comes out,
Yeah, I mean
not
that's
gonna be
just a
totally
huge
out of
comeback
it.
mechanic.
Yeah.
And he's probably able to even do it.
Yeah, no, he's
Ooh.
a set.
He can less
that-
shot with Arsene, probably. Okay,
needs to do
wow,
a
that
few more
falling there
hits.
was crazy.
There it is, though. Let's see if he can bring it back. Tries to get it.
And mistimes that, but he's still looking good. Man, this is so tense.
It is.
It feels even, and like Fudge has less than half of the percent. It feels even though. That's crazy. And are we okay? He's
Oh, that was almost it.
And thankfully, he falls slow enough to where the air dodge isn't too
Dude,
bad.
he's
Some
trying to get
characters
something
it's
out of
rough.
that air.
Man, he almost
Arsene's
died there.
almost gone. Oh, that's
Oh
upsetting.
my gosh, that was crazy. Like that happened game 5 against Frostbite, where he was going off stage, and then
Really?
he got Mario up stage spikes. So that's tough.
You could see him trying to use that like last. Of,
Yeah,
like,
and that's probably a weird
Arsene.
timing because the farther you are away from the stage, you have to delay your tech, and that sounds
Yeah.
pretty reasonable. A lot of times, like if I'm like getting stage spike, I'll just tech it like as soon as I get hit, as soon as I see it. But like, I wonder if he maybe did it too early and kind of locked himself out or something.
Absolutely.
Or maybe didn't even see it coming. That's pretty tough. But so Fudge is looking to maybe win the set here, but Okzz, that was a lot better than the game 2. I feel like he was probably one good hit away from winning that. And all right, didn't quite get the punish with the back air, but he's doing a lot here. Hasn't even got touched yet. And he's like, okay, you know what? I don't have to approach you. I have the percent lead. It's like, oh, you were approaching me? No. But all right, and gets the nair. Yeah, I feel like the nair he's getting aren't quite as juicy as they could be.
Absolutely.
But like they're still adding up. And okay, goes under the spring. I don't think that would have killed necessarily, but you never know. It can put you in a position to maybe get run off forward air or what.
Yeah.
And yeah, so Smashville being not the biggest stage, I feel like there's limited room to camp if he wants to. So it seems like a solid counter
He's
pick
trying to
from
use that counter
Okzz.
and just can't. I feel like that counter would be good against Sonic, but also Sonic's like a spin dash. Makes
Yeah,
sense.
I mean he can just stay there.
Yeah, exactly.
Like if you have a read on their timing, like if Fudge is starting to get desperate, then maybe goes way out there with the back air. Very nice. But yeah.
But Fudge just waits. He's like, okay, are you gonna counter?
Yeah,
if not,
like
I'm just gonna
I
hit
think
you.
there's like kind of a tempo of the game that a lot of people have, where it's like, okay, I do this, now it's my turn. But Sonic is like, it's all good, man.
Sonic's like,
for however,
you do you, I'll do
for however fast he is, he's sort of comfortable with slow gameplay.
Yeah.
That's interesting dichotomy that people like. They hear like, wait, Sonic times people out. It's like, well, he doesn't need to go in. Ooh, yeah, the Arsene counter. I definitely lost a set to that. It is tough, but and just waiting out Arsene, the classic, and honestly,
tries to get something else.
and he's just chilling, I think. And Arsene's away, so that was really good. Really good patience and not feeling like he has to get away as soon as possible. He can just Sonic has a lot of escape options to where it's like maybe Okzz can maybe get a raid on some of them, but he can just change it up. Sonic has a lot he can do. He can just run away. He can side B. He can neutral B. He can jump. He can up B out, and he's mixing his up Bs a lot with his recovery. And yeah, that was probably you probably weren't going to get a kill with that unless they were being really gets the kill later though. That's good stuff. And but hey. So, what do you think? Ooh, that's so much damage. Wow. He's getting that falling up air, or even just rising up air. Like, that adds up. So, of course, Arsene can bring it back. What do you think specifically he needs to do to bring this back?
Who?
Okzz.
Mainly, I would say just I know it's probably weird saying, but be a little bit more patient than Sonic. Maybe trying to call out some of those spin dash stalls.
Okay, that was good because Sonic's been going high in the past, but he calls it out.
I would say there are, again, Sonic is real easy to mix things up with, but I've seen a few habits that he can maybe pick up on just to try to figure out.
Okay, he's trying to get that drag down. He hasn't really got any of those. We see a lot of times, I think, the fair one up air into up smash or down smash. He hasn't got any of those. And it's hard. It's not something free. Ooh, he gets the forward smash, though.
He
The
could
run back
bring this
forward
back
smash.
if he can get
Pick up
Arsene.
something from Fudge, the run back forward smash. Very nice. But hey, if he catches someone being aggressive, honestly, that's not a bad option. I know that's a big thing with Mario, which is
I thought that was an SC for a second.
yeah, that's tricky. I think it's if you do a neutral air dodge, you go through the ledge. So he has to make sure he does a directional air dodge because then you can grab afterwards. And that could have been a big follow up there. He's doing okay though, and I feel like sometimes he like Joker dies really early. Sometimes he doesn't, and like I think okay, that was a
almost has Arsene. Oh,
wow.
that would be it.
Yeah, it's like
Fudge takes that. And finals. Going to grand finals now?
Yep, going to grands.
What time
so
is it?
Good stuff from Fudge. That was a big adjustment.
I kind of want to stay for grands, but I'm debating. I'll be right back.
All right. I believe that's 15. Do you have a 5? I owe you 15.
Okay, I'll stay for a game or two, then I'm probably